Good to everyone. Good morning. Of course, we want to start by mentioning our dear condolences to the Maman and Azarwal family on the loss of their mother and their sister, Margalit Bat Yisrael, Leah Shalom. Hashem be Menachem, the entire family, and may she have an Aliyah and Gan Eden always through the Zechuyot from the family. So we're continuing with the Halachot of the day from the Shema Shema again, Rabbi Shalom Asas. We're in Siman Yutet, and here he talks about the following case. So we know that the ideal time to say Amida is at sunrise, is at Netz. That's the ideal time. And that means you're approaching Netz with Shema, and you're saying Shema really before Netz. That's still okay, because you're on the way to do Amida with the Netz. So now let's say you want to just say Shema. Let's say, whatever it is, fill in the blanks. You're going on a plane, you can't pray right now the full tefillah, whatever the situation is. But you want to make sure to do your Shema, mitzvah of Shema. And okay, you don't have tefillin on right now, whatever the case is. But you want to do Shema alone, without the brachot of Shema, without doing Amida right now. I want to do it on my own, before Netz, right before Netz. Can one do that? So he goes through a little bit of back and forth, and he says it's not the proper thing. He says it's not the proper thing to do. Because the proper thing is if you do it at the right time, which is after Netz Achama, which is Shema. But if it's before Netz, it's only done in the package, which is the full tefillah. You're doing the brachot, you're doing Shema, and then you're approaching with the Amida Netz. Then that's the proper way to go. But if you just want to do it on its own, the Shema, it should not be done before Netz. Even if it's right before Netz, it should not be done then. Now he says, unless you fear that you might not say it in the proper time, your work, whatever the situation is, you might not say it, and you might miss the Shema in its proper time, then in that case, you could say Shema in that case. In Siman Chaf, he has an interesting question, where every day, Baruch Hashem, 3 times a day, we say the Amida, and it's a silent Amida. But how silent is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be so silent that you don't even hear yourself, or not? So he brings down from the Zohar, the Arizal quotes the way to learn the Zohar, and so does Rabbi Chaim Vital, quotes the Arizal, that says it should be so quiet that you shouldn't even hear yourself. That's what the Arizal says. Rabbi Chaim Vital says that's how the Arizal says. But the Ben Ish Chai and many others go against this and say that that's how, and as the Shulchan Aruch rules, that the silent Amida is supposed to be silent, but you're supposed to hear yourself read the words. And the only thing that they were talking about, why it needs to be silent, means silence from others hearing you. And therefore, it has to be this middle ground of you hearing yourself, because when you hear yourself, you're able to concentrate better. You hear yourself, but make sure that even if there's a person right beside you, he doesn't hear what you're saying. And he brings down also from Rav Ovadia Yosef that learns it that way, etc. And he says, look at what this is the general halacha. And he says even the Rambam writes that if you don't hear yourself, it's like praying in your heart, which is not yotzeh. And he ends off by saying that it's known that the Arizal, the great Mekubal, when he would say things, sometimes it was to his inner circle, but not necessarily meant for the public. And he says, and therefore, whenever we have a machloket between the Shulchan Aruch and the Arizal, we go with the Shulchan Aruch. I think there's some exceptions to that case, but the general rule is Shulchan Aruch against the Arizal, the Shulchan Aruch overrides. So in this case, when we do our Amida, it's a lachash. Now, we have to be careful. There's sometimes, if you concentrate, you close your eyes and you're reading from your Sidur, you hear chirps. Tahonen, Hashivenu. No, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be quiet Amida. If you want to announce Rosh Chodesh, okay, whatever. Okay, Yalev Yavo, fine. Moridatal, Seder. That's how we, fine, that's a custom. But not at every paragraph you hear someone else chirping another little word, another thing. It's supposed to be a quiet Amida. Make sure that you have the concentration. Make sure it's supposed to be done right. And make sure that the guy beside you doesn't hear. You hear yourself. Make sure the guy beside you doesn't hear. If you have, someone tells you, hey man, you might have hearing aids, and hear yourself means the whole shul is hearing, right? Then you got to make sure that no one else hears. All right? Turn down the volume. Okay, that's that for today. Mincha at the shul is at 6:45. There's the mincha at the Shiva house at 8 p.m. And that's that for today. Have a good day, everyone. Tanadrei Eliyahu.